Namaste. Sutra 1.8 Viparyayo mithyajnanam-atad-rupa-pratisham. Viparyaya is wrong knowledge. In the previous sutra, we understood right knowledge, pramana. Here, Maharshi tries to tell us whatever is not correct, what is not the right knowledge, everything which is not the right knowledge, which is opposed to the right knowledge, is Viparyaya, misconception. So there are 4 words in this: Viparyayo, mithyajnana, adat-rupa, and pratisham. So let's understand. Right knowledge is based on the correspondence between real object and our knowledge of it. For example, you see a flower. If you have a flower, a rose in your hand, you are actually holding the rose. You see the petals. If it's red in color, you see the color, you feel the petals, and you feel the fragrance as well. Yeah, you get the fragrance as well. So the knowledge that there is a flower arises in your mind. This is the right knowledge because it is tad-rupa-pratisham, which means there is a real object which is present and the knowledge is based on that. In case of Viparyaya, there is no object existing on which the knowledge may be based. That is why it is known as atad-rupa, not tadarupa. Atad-rupa means where there is no knowledge, where there is no object. For example, this is a common example we use for many when we mistake a rope for a snake. Yeah, this is we always give this example, whether when we learn Vedanta also, whether we learn, whenever we are ignorant, whenever we have avidya, we always mistaken a rope to be a snake. This false knowledge can be corrected by creating conditions such as probably enough light or the correct knowledge to arise. If there is dim light, you will always find that rope to be a snake. But when you switch on the light, you realize, oh, I was actually thinking this was a snake all the while, but it turned out to be a rope. Viparyaya can also be known as or called avidya. Avidya. Mithyajnanam is illusionary knowledge, which is false, which is based out of illusions. You know, when you say, are you getting illusions? So which is false knowledge, which is illusionary based knowledge. That is mithyajnanam. And pratisham is based upon. Wrong conception is false knowledge which is not based on its own form. Swami Aranya in his Bhashya beautifully explains wrong conception is false knowledge which is not based on its own form. I hope all of you have understood the difference. So we studied Pramana, and today in 1.8 we study Viparyaya. Thank you. Namaste.